Fairfield County Precinct Election Official Training Primary/Special Election. Arrive at polling location no later than 5 a.m. Before opening the polls at 6:30 a.m., post all posters, signs, and voter information in a conspicuous location. Post first official registration list, marked with absentee voters. Start by getting the equipment unloaded from the truck. Polling locations must be set up to accommodate voters with disabilities. All aisles and pathways within the voting area must be at least 36 inches wide, and there must be a 5-foot or T-shaped area for turning a wheelchair. Be aware of objects in your polling location that may not be cane detectable. The BOE will alert you to existing conditions that may present a challenge for visually impaired voters. Set up polling location using vote-centered diagram that is located in your binder. VLM will sign necessary chain of custody forms. Set up using the precinct table layout located in the 3-ring binder. Set up voting machines, giving the voter the maximum amount of privacy possible. Make sure to post all posters, signs, and voter information. Post first official registration list, marked with absentee voters, by 6:30 a.m. All precincts should work together. Remember, the blue seal on the TSX machine must remain intact. Do not remove. Voters with disabilities must be given the ability to cast a ballot privately and independently. The ADA-compliant TSX machine in each polling location will be labeled on the inside of the panels with a yellow piece of paper with the letters ADA. If a voter with a disability comes in and the TSX needs to be lowered for them, then that will be done by 2 PEOs of opposite parties. After their voting is completed, it will be raised back up to the same height. Polling locations must be set up to accommodate voters with disabilities. The exact specifications are gone over during the in-person training. Voting location manager duties on Election Day are to administer oath of office. This oath must be signed by all PEOs in your precinct prior to 6:30 a.m. Formulate a work plan for the day, and review with PEOs any special instructions. Check off all absentee and early voting on the official registration list. This will be completed on Black Bag Pickup Day. You will possibly receive an email the night before each election day. The names on this list must be added. Ensure that the official registration lists are posted at 6:30 a.m., 11 a.m., and 4 p.m. There is a notes page located in the front of the signature poll book. Please note anything you believe may be important for us to know that happens during Election Day, especially anything that may affect the election. If there are questions, please call the office at 740-652-7000 or 614-322-5270. The positions for workers on Election Day are Signature Poll Book PEO, Authority to Vote PEO, Paper Ballot/Provisional PEO, and Coder PEO. For information on these positions, refer to your PEO job cards, located in 3-ring binder. 98% of your voters will follow the normal procedure on Election Day. The voter will start with the Signature Poll Book PEO. Ask voter for their name and address, even if you know them. Locate voter's name in the Signature Poll Book and verify their address. Ask voter for ID, even if you know them. These are the acceptable forms on ID. Ask the voter what type ballot, their party. Do not say the voter's ballot type from the last election. Show the voter the ballot menu to help them make their choice. Mark the party column. For example, D for Democrat, R for Republican, C for Communist, and so on, or X for Issues Only. Ask the voter to sign in signature box next to their name. If a voter asks for a ballot that is not available, tell the voter that the party did not have enough candidates for a primary. The candidates will appear in the November general election. If the voter continues the conversation, give them the ballot choices. Call the Board of Elections at 740-652-7000 or 614-322-5270 if they are persistent. The Authority to Vote PEO works with the Signature Poll Book PEO. The Authority to Vote PEO will pay close attention to the Signature Pollbook PEO when they are relaying the ballot information. The Authority to Vote PEO will then mark the official registration list accordingly. The Authority to Vote PEO then fills out an Authority to Vote slip, blue for machine or peach for ballot. The slip will indicate the precinct portion and party for the voter. Finally, the Authority to Vote PEO will hand the Authority to Vote slip to the voter and send the voter to the paper ballot for encoder PEO. Again, 98% of all voters will go to the encoder PEO and will be given a blue Authority to Vote slip. An average of 1.66% of Election Day voters are either paper or provisional voters. This PEO should help ensure that the encoder PEO is programming the correct ballot during the day. It is critical that each voter receive the proper ballot. Remember the 3 Ps: precinct, party, and portion. Use your job cards to assist you. 98% of voters will go to the encoder PEO. Collect Authority to Vote slip from voter. Refer to the encoding procedure sheet to help program voter access card. This should be on the precinct table at all times. Program the voter access card with the correct precinct, portion, and party. Direct the voter to the TSX machines. Place the marked Authority to Vote slip in the Authority to Vote envelope. Collect the voter access card when voter has completed voting and issue an I voted today sticker. Anytime you have questions on Election Day, call the Board of Elections, 740-652-7000 or 614-322-5270.